Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoes.
Welcome back to another beer review. Very excited for this beer review. Second time we've reviewed this beer. Did last year's batch, and now we're going to review this year's batch. This is the 2017 vintage of Headroom Double IPA. Trillium Brewing, Boston, and Canton, Massachusetts. I had a little bit of a love-hate with this beer last year. I got a 4-pack of it, luckily, and the beer that I reviewed was fantastic. And then I shared a couple cans from the 4-pack, and it had that really bad yeasty, burny thing that you sometimes get with Trillium beers. And so I decided my last beer that I had from the 4-pack to trade it away. And the person who I traded to said it was amazing. So we were 50% on that 4-pack. But I heard this year's batch is awesome. In fairness, I think it was the first time, last year was the first time they brewed it at the Canton Brewery, so there's going to be, you know, growing pains with stuff like that. But 8% alcohol by volume, it says right on the label. This is a very cool label if you're a music fan. Mosaic Galaxy in Columbus. So this was canned on August 11th, so this is 2 weeks old. Big thanks to my man Ben for sharing this one. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. There's nothing else to say. Let's get into it. It's Friday. Might as well start with a good beer. So we're going to use our Trillium dialed in glass because that's the only Trillium glassware that I have to make it proper. And already there's a difference this year. This beer actually has a head on it. I think last year there was no head on it. I can't remember though. I'd have to go back and watch that review. We'll leave that like that. So yeah, it looks like a Trillium beer. It's that super light like pineapple juice. Finger of bright white head. It's dissipating really quick. This is their most hopped beer. I had heard that excuse me, I'd heard that Big Bird was like hopped kind of equally as far as amount of hops. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe someone can chime in and let us know. But with 8% when we swirl that, there's some alcohol legs, but it looks killer in that glassware. So I am super stoked to check this beer out. Let's go and shove our nose in it. Oh yeah, that's Trillium. It's like tons and tons of pineapple juice. It's got that berry thing from the Mosaic, and it for sure has like that Flintstone vitamin thing. It's got that chalky kind of hoppy thing, which I like. It reminds me of being a kid. Some people said they've been noticing that lately in beers, and they don't. It's off-putting for them. Me personally, I like it. I mean, this beer is just exploding. It's windy out here right now, and even just talking, I can smell it. When you shove your nose in it, it just... I think we talked about last year. It's just like that hop saturation. It just fills your nose. It's crazy. Like you can, it goes into your sinuses and you can like taste hops in your chest. It's pretty intense. It is though. It's like the most overripe pineapple. There's tons of orange in there, and there's like that. There's this green kind of dank berry thing. Not exactly like blueberries, but just that sweet kind of thing that you get from Mosaic. But it's hoppy as fuck. Like it's super green. It's, I mean, it's like smelling hops. I would say that hops in a glass with a shitload of juice. So let's go ahead and taste it, Ben. Cheers, bro. Thank you, sir. I was waiting for that burn. There's no burn. This is intensely hoppy, intensely flavorful. There is an awesome green, super dank, like rindy citrus peel that's just sitting on my tongue right now, and with that is like this crazy wave of pineapple-y, like there's a little bit of that mango kind of peppery thing. Yeah, it's like pineapple-y mango, like berry ice cream. It's like got this awesome, like the mouthfeel is creamy. It's got like this creamy sweetness that just like, I don't know, it reminded me of ice cream for some reason. Yeah, that is, wow, that is so, like, I'm, like, it's like drinking a sour almost. The sides of my jaw are like, I don't know, it's crazy. That is intensely hoppy. But for as hoppy as it is, the juice on the finish of that, along with like that green kind of bitter dank, just super pithy, think like the white part of an orange or a grapefruit with that juice, like it's pretty balanced. It's, I mean, it's overwhelmingly hoppy, but it's fucking delicious. This drink's, for me, way better than last year because it doesn't have that that yeasty kind of burn. It's just a wave of tropical fruits with tons of citrus and that sweet kind of like berry thing mixed with this awesome, like, I wish I had more cans of this. Mouth feels crazy. The carbonation's spot on. It just kind of rolls across your tongue. And like I said, there's a head sticking around. I don't remember there being any head last year. But it's so intensely hopped, I think that kind of affects the head. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a brewer. I always say that. You don't come here to learn anything. You should drink beer. But, I mean, fuck, they nailed it with this beer. Is this the best beer ever? Like Bourbon County Crage says? No. But this beer's... You can't find anything that I would change about this. This reminds me when I drank it was like a 2-day-old when Monkish did Beyond Atomically, and it was like that crazy triple dry hopped whatever, just intensely hopped like tropical fruit experience. It reminds me of that. And there's no burn. That's fucking awesome. It is crazy though how pithy it is on my tongue. Like straight grapefruit rind, orange peel. But so much like pineapple juice, tons and tons of orange juice. There's, like I said, there's like this cool peppery kind of mango thing that you get because it's so hoppy on the middle of your tongue. It reminds me of like that peppery kind of mango thing without that lame burn that I hate so much. There's like a guava thing in there. It's super tropical fruity. But there's also this killer West Coast dank and green thing just because it's so fucking hoppy. So, I mean, this beer for me, like I said, I can't find anything I would change about it. It's basically perfect. So, for the cans of Headroom that we reviewed back-to-back years, this is #Hunnits. This beer is fantastic. The hype is real. This is, 2.5 weeks old, and it's drinking amazingly. I bet you it's just gonna get better in the can as it sits. If you've got a couple, crack them right now and drink them. There is nothing wrong with sitting on this though. I mean, it's going to be fucking awesome the next 2, 3, 4 weeks. If you've got a bunch, just let them hang out. I don't know what the limits were on this, but I wish I had more cans of this. I would love to get more cans. If anyone has any extras laying around, send me a message. Maybe we can figure something out. I'd love to just have a couple of these to sit on for a couple weeks. It would be cool to see what it does in I don't know, like a month and a half in, like a 6-week-old can of Headroom. It's so hoppy, I think it would hold up fantastic. So, yeah, it's 100. There's nothing else to be said. So, Ben, appreciate you, brother. Thank you for sharing this one. If you guys have had the 2017 batch of Headroom, leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys very soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the view so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.